Dating is different from a relationship. So I want to be like really honest with you. You can never stop someone from cheating on you. You see, as I'm on the floor, that's how low your expectations should be. For me, whenever I meet someone, I ask of your star sign. I don't think that's the way it works. See, finish. Visualize the person you want to be. So don't force things. Even if you're stalking your ex on Instagram, now research, honey. A lot of people end up trying to change their partners. Hi besties! Today we're going to be talking about something quite different. I want to give you some tea on dating. Oh my god, like what to do before and when you're dating someone. Before we start, you have to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and turn on your post notification for your girl. I want to remind you there are stages to a relationship. Like dating is different from a relationship, right? So first, you meet someone, cool. You'll start to talk, you get to know each other. Is this person my vibe? You know, is this person gonna be like that person? If the person is going to be like potential, you start to date. In the dating stage, yeah, you're not giving yourself fully. It's not like commitment, except if you're that kind of person. Do you get what I mean? But you're not so much required to be so committed because you cannot really tell what the other person is doing. So keep your options open. That don't mean be a hoe, pardon my French, but keep your options open. Number 3, that's where you have the relationship. So when you're in a relationship, you're like giddy, you know, there is all that loyalty, there is commitment, it's me and you and I, us and we. Then you can feel safe, but never be too safe because this hoes be playing. Okay, so now we've gotten that out of the way. We're going to talk about number 1. Don't start daydreaming about someone when you meet them. We all fall short of this. You see someone, you like the person. You're already gauging how you guys are going to be married, how many kids you've got, how you're going to be taking trips, what they're going to get you, what they're going to give you. Everything. Don't do that. Do not do that. Like, do not speculate on someone's potential. You know what you want. I want to assume you know what you want, right? So when you know what you want and you see someone that is attractive enough, right? Don't start visualizing the future. Be in the present. Like, actually witness the person for who they are. 2 things here. Most times when you start to daydream about stuff, you intend to pressure the person to become who you want them to be. Like, I see you, right? I like a man that's always so busy, all of that, buys me shit all the time. And then I meet you and you're just like, oh yeah, maybe like twice in a month, I'm just gonna get you something cute. And I'm like, no, I want it every week. So now I'm gonna change you instead of me to accept you for who you are. That's the problem. A lot of people end up trying to change their partners. That's not good. You are different from someone else. And if you do not like someone for who they are, I promise you, they're going to meet someone that does. You wouldn't like if someone is trying to change you, would you? Ooh, the table fell? Okay. Second thing is the potential. I always tell you guys to watch people's pattern and not just their potential. Why? When you watch pattern, you actually see who they are. You find out that, okay, is this person actually the person I want to be with? You get to make that choice. Not just, I think in like 2 years, he's going to start getting me gifts. Why? Because the work he's doing, maybe in like some months, they'll start upgrading his salary. Or maybe in like this, he'll start acting different. No, honey. Look at them for who they are. Be with someone that understands you and you understand them. So you don't have to spend your whole life trying to explain to them who you are. I don't want that for y'all. Y'all are too good for that, period. And most of all, watch how they treat themselves. I promise you, darling child, no one is going to give you more love to you than how they give themselves. Let me just get that again. No one is going to give more love to you than how they love themselves. If I love myself so much that I love being by myself, like I make myself happy, I like smile when I see myself in the mirror, like girl, and I mustn't even be all that pretty, but like as long as I love who I am. When I'm with someone, it's easy for me to accept them for who they are. But if I am so insecure about myself, I will end up like placing my insecurity on the person I'm dating. You don't want that. You need to watch people, how they love themselves, how they treat themselves. That's how they're going to treat you, because you ain't their mother, not their dad. So yeah, back up. Before number 2, I was going to bring a cane, you know, show that I'm a teacher and that, but I couldn't. So I said to bring food. Number 2, don't be too available. Honey, you're always busy. You're busy. Even when you're not busy, you're busy. They said that you should always wake up and grind, even if it's pepper. You're in your home, you're watching Netflix, you're busy. You're sleeping, you're busy. Don't be too available. Don't be the person that they can call anytime and you will go. Speaking from experience, you know, help me, oh. It causes what they call see finish. You don't know what that means? You should go and Google it. See finish. is the act by which someone sees you finish. Most times, when you meet someone and you're like way too available, from my perspective, honey, it causes a situation whereby they know that they can call you and you're there. And when you become the person they can call and you're there, your value starts to diminish small. Why? Scarcity is value. I put that on period. The way Annie says it's on period. No matter how much they will care about you, everything they do. But when you become that person that they know every single time, snap their finger, you're there. In fact, even when they don't even call you, you will still be there. When you come, you will stay for days, months, weeks, years. When you're in a relationship, sure, but when you're dating, give each other space. Do things like do activities separately. Sometimes just, oh, what are you doing today? Oh, I'm just busy, I'm working. Even if you don't get a job, what are you working on? I'm researching on something. Even if you're stalking your ex on Instagram, now all research, honey. And most times, what causes you to be too available is when all your eggs is in this person. When all your thoughts, your focus is on this person, that's what causes that problem. I'm not saying talk to everybody. I'm really not a fan of that. But have options. Do you get? Not the one that, oh my God, he has not called me for 2 hours. I'm about to die. Obviously, some people might not text you every time, yeah? And that's just rude. But like, just try and like let that not affect you. Why? Because you cannot control people's action. You can only control how you react to it. Put down my name. Frances said it. Let me just calm down. Akuchogum, prioritize your time. When you value your time, people value it as well. Do you get what I mean? Value your presence in someone's life. You can never stop someone from cheating on you. I hope you know. Because like I've lived that life whereby I thought, oh, if I'm always there, if I'm always like messaging him, I'm always chatting with him 247, it reduces the risk of him talking to someone else. Honey, darling, oh baby. It does nothing. You can never stop someone's action. You cannot control it. So control your emotion, control your availability. Even if you're dying, oh God, I want to see this dude. Calm down. Do other things. When it's time to see him, you will. Pace it down. Enjoy. I've said it all. Do you want chicken? Because I can remain for you guys. Number 3, be intriguing. Like, when you meet someone, yeah, and the person is just talking, telling you about everything, won't you be like, I beg, chill. Like, let me find things out stage by stage. Like now, you meet someone, they're telling you, oh yeah, let's say I work at CBN, that's Central Bank of Nigeria. Yeah, like I go to a 9 to 5. My salary is like 100 million per month. Yeah, it's like I sign checks every day. You need to see the bag I gave my ex. Who asked you? Or a girl that you meet. Sorry if this is like stereotypic. This is just the average, You meet a girl and she's like, me I did crazy, so I'm a crazy girl. Like, if you see the way I slap my ex, he doesn't even talk shit to me. I tell him, shut up. Huh. Honey, no. Like, they should not find out about you're crazy. I've met guys that, I'm not saying I'm crazy, but they'll be telling me, oh, my ex is crazy. My ex was crazy. Man, I'm like, okay, calm down. Give me 6 months. Try rubbish. If you want crazy, I'll show you crazy. Just don't overshow yourself. Okay, they say, oh, their ex was like that. Okay. Cool. I'm a calm baby. I'm not crazy. And that's why dating is important. But in some cultures, yeah, people jump from they don't even date normally. They just go straight to marriage. And then you start to see, oh, that's why courtship is important, sorry. And then you start to see things that you've never seen before. Someone be like, no, my wife used to snore. How? I don't understand how. Be intriguing. Let them find things about you bit by bit. Don't just put everything on the table. This is who I am. Keep some secrets to yourself. I can't even eat and talk. So number 4, match his or her energy. And before you can match someone's energy, you have to know their energy. You have to explore their energy. You have to know your energy. For me, whenever I meet someone, I ask of your star sign. That's the best way for me to understand if we're compatible. And even if it says we're not compatible, at least I can understand you a tiny weeny bit. It goes back to number 1, watching their pattern. You need to know how they are, how they react, how they text. Some people don't text much, honey. Some people don't know how to text. Some people don't know how to talk on the phone. Some people don't know how to call. Some people they just like don't do that shit. So you need to understand who you're with or who you're trying to be with. Most times, yeah, if you're with someone that like probably doesn't enjoy people talking a lot, like me, I don't really like people talking a lot. If you're talking a lot, you've already lost it with me. Can we just be in silence? Like, can I just do my shit and you do your shit? Do you get what I mean? Like I said in the first one, if it doesn't work, there's always someone for someone. So don't force things. If someone texts you like, hey, and you're like, oh my god, hey baby, how you doing, baby? How's your day, baby? They just said hey. Why can't you just write, hey B, what's up? Or how you doing? Like, be chill too. Like, just don't overdo for someone that's not doing much. Do you get what I mean? Because sometimes it's like, what they call it? What should I call it? They call it something like low effort. Do you get what I mean? So if someone is giving you like low effort, you cannot now be doing all your everything. Like, you, if you want to, if you're that kind of person, like, but for it to work, you have to match your own energy. Like, you know, until you're at that stage where you're like, okay, do you know what? I can facilitate your energy and you can facilitate mine. So number 5, don't just be with someone that makes you feel good. Be with someone that actually makes you better. Like, a feel good is a feeling, right? It's like sadness or happiness. It's temporary, honey. You have to be with someone that actually takes you to the next stage, yeah? So I want to be like really honest with y'all. Let's talk here. So like when you meet someone, for people that smoke or you do drugs or you know whatever you do, you're so prone to do that with that person, and then you feel like that's like love, like oh my god, when we're in that whole sensual high and all of that. I'm gonna be so honest with you, that is a feel good feeling. But when you're with someone that actually makes you better, you guys actually discuss goals, you all discuss opportunity, visualize the person you want to be, even in the next 1 year, or your future self. You know how you want your future self to be. Let's just forget about money, forget about resources. Who do you want to be? Body that person. Can that person be with the person you're saying you want to date? Let's be real. Like, so just from experience, just try to cut out of that feel good feeling. Yeah, you'll get drunk, you'll smoke, you'll do whatever you do together. Be factual about yourself. Be like, except for all these distractions, yeah, how do I really feel about this person? How does this person make me feel? Does this person make me better? Or does this person just make me feel great for the moment? Because most times when you feel great for the moment, you get addicted to that feeling, and then time just passes by and you're like, oh shit, I wasted my time. So number 6, you need to give the love language you expect to receive. What's your love language? What do you think the person you want to date is their love language? Like, you need to find out what their love language is as well. Like, doesn't mean you have to ask what's your love language. Look at the person. And most times for me, like, I love gifts giving, yeah. So you'll find me gifting you stuff. Like, if I go shopping, I'll probably buy you something. And like one time my mom was like, you should not spend money on guys. And I was just like, I don't think that's the way it works. Because if I want you to spend a lot of money on me and you already start spending money, like, I should spend some on you too. I mean, it depends on how your relationship works. Some people don't even like being gifted stuff. Don't just sit there and be like, I expect this, I want that, I want that, I want that, and you're not doing anything for them. It's just going to be a one-sided thing, yeah? If you want something, especially when you don't want to say it. So yours might also be like act of service, yeah? If I like someone doing things for me, I would do things for you too, so you can feel like we're in this together. Fine. Next time she asks for something, I'll definitely do it. Before she asks, I'll definitely do it because that's how she is. Before I ask her for something, she already does it. Do you get what I mean? So yeah, remember, give the love language you expect to receive until you understand their perfect love language. Let me enjoy my chicken. So on to number 7. You have to lower your expectations. You see, as I'm on the floor now, yeah, that's how low your expectations should be towards people. I already said it before. You can't control people's action, but you can control your reaction. So don't like expect the whole world from someone. And I understand, like, people have daddy issues, people have mommy issues, and sometimes you reflect that on the people that you're with. It's kind of sad because I can relate, yeah, but most times it's always good to heal from all of those childhood traumas so you don't end up expecting so much from people, and when they don't reach your expectations, you're hurt. Most times people get hurt is because you expect so much from people and it doesn't come to light, and then you find out like, wow, this person really did that. No, anybody can shock you. Like, literally, anybody can make you feel like, I never knew this person. When it also comes to expectations, like I said, like, I actually realized recently that I have this attachment. It's called abnormal something attachment. It's some sort of attachment problem. So basically, when you meet someone, you're very eager to like always want to be with them. So this goes to the first point of when I said you should know who you're with, so you don't end up trying to change the person. This also helps because when you're with someone and you're already like thinking of their potential of what you're going to be in 2 years time or 1 year time rather than who they are right now, you start to expect that. And when you don't get that, then you get angry, and then guess who you place that frustration on? The person. It's not nice. Like, you need to know who works for you, what works for you, and stay in that lane. Do you know what helped me recently? I literally had to take down the paper and I wrote down the kind of person I am using adjectives. Yeah, I'm godly, I'm nice, I'm honest, I'm a hard worker, I this, that. I look at all of that and I'm like, what does this person deserve? Like, what kind of man do I deserve? And I wrote some qualities as well. Like, it's not saying, oh, you want a tall guy, you want a light skinned. I don't understand. Someone told me they don't like light skinned guys. Before I used to say that, but nobody chose their color. You did not. I didn't choose to be light skinned. The next person did choose to be dark skinned. So you can't go around with that mentality of light skinned guys. Like, please let that cut off now. Because guess what? The best person that might be for you might be the light skinned guy that you've been saying, oh, I don't like his color. Like, come off it. That's even a little bit racist. Let's be honest. People also say that you should write down what you want from a man, and then you find out, okay, this kind of man I want, like, am I the kind of person that deserves him? But that perspective is so, I rather you write about who you are and find out who deserves you. So do that right now and tell me how it goes, because we need to really be intentional about the people we let into our lives. I hear people be like, oh, they want to just have fun, oh my god, it's not that serious. That's your cup of tea. But as for me, and I'm sure a lot more people, they want things that are serious, because we cannot be giving parts of our heart and parts of our love to people just so, like, in the long run it doesn't work out. Like, that's a whole waste of time. You need to value your time. Your life on this earth is really not like, how long are you going to be young for? Do you really want to spend all of that? I mean, let me not go too deep. Do you, but just be very intentional. So, to our last and final point, you guys might find this very funny, but you need to pray and fast. And always remember, you have to shoot your shot. So I've given you so much tea today. If you love this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, share it, and follow me on my social media platforms. But then we are in this Airbnb, this very beautiful Airbnb, and I want my besties to come see it. I'm going to attach a short video showing you guys all about it, and I'm going to give you more information on this Airbnb below. So make sure to go book a space and find out more, because this is like one of many of their Airbnbs, and I promise you it's amazing.